A new year is upon us, and I figure why not go ahead and lay out some of my biggest wishes for Pokemon Unite, a game that I've been very big into. Some of them are specific Pokemon, but some of them are just certain kinds of Pokemon. The first kind of Pokemon I really want to see in Unite is some fossil Pokemons. I think that'd be so cool to see some of the fossil boys rising up from the ground, taking over. Kabutops action, Tyrantrum, maybe Aerodactyl, Rampardos, or Shieldon. I feel like a lot of the fossil Pokemon would be kind of cool to play as. Kabutops could be like a cool speedster, same with Aerodactyl. Shieldon could obviously be a big wall defense guy. Rampardos could be maybe like an all-arounder or something like that, big melee guy. And maybe you could have Omastar be an attacker or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I think a lot of the fossil Pokemon have a lot of potential as playable characters in Unite, and I want to see some love to our fossil boys. The next thing on my list is mostly for memes, but I want to see other evolutions in the games. I want to be able to go into a game with a full team of Eevees and the enemy team have no clue what the heck is happening. Like, who's going to turn into what? Oh my god, is this one going to be a dang Jolteon or a Vaporeon or a Sylveon? I have no idea. There's just so many evolutions that I feel like you could definitely spurse out at least enough to cover all of the classes. Jolteon's your obvious speedster. We already have an attacker in Sylveon. Maybe you could have defenders like Vaporeon or Leafeon, since they're both a little bit bulky. All-arounders could be like a Flareon, since Flareon's kind of a physical attacker in the game. Same with Leafeon. And for support, maybe Vaporeon could play a support role. Umbreon could be pretty supportive, or Umbreon could be a wall. Espeon maybe could be another attacker, or some kind of support, some kind of psychic mind support. Just give me enough evolutions to make a full team of Eevees, and I just think that would be so funny. Next Pokemon is just a personal favorite of mine that I would love to see, and that's Drapion. If you don't know, if you've never seen, I have a little thing on my channel where I'm kind of a poison type gym leader, and almost always Drapion is my ace. He is my boy. He's the stinkiest lad of them all. He could fill a number of different roles. He could be an all-arounder with some physical hits, a little bit of bulk to him. He could be a defender because his defense stat in the game is his highest stat, so that would make sense. And if not Drapion, then maybe my other favorite Pokemon of all time, Politoed, because Politoed is my ribbit buddy. I really like Politoed. He's so plump and sweet, and he could be an all-arounder, he could be an attacker, he could be a defender. Politoed could be whatever the heck you want him to be. Next thing on the list has to do with my very spicy squad, Grass Gang, and that is a grass type defender. The reason being, there are almost enough grass types in the game to have a full team of grass types, and my squad, Grass Gang, we all main them grass boys. I mean that Eldegoss. There's a Venusaur and a Decidueye. That's two attackers. Then you got Serena just coming in. That's an all-arounder. All we're missing is a defense or a speedster. Dang, Grass Gang will pop off. And there's a lot of different options. For defense, you got grass types like Trevenant, which would be really cool. Big tree boy coming in defending the goal. Meganium, give some love to the Gen 2 starters. For speedsters, you could have stuff like Sceptile. That would be pretty tight. Maybe get a Shiftry or something, little ninja guy. Yeah, we need at least one more grass type, preferably of those two roles, since we don't have a grass type of those two roles yet. Another thing that I'd really love to see is some Ultra Beasts, some playable Ultra Beasts. That would be so tight. That could fill the slot of the grass type speedster, because you could get a Kartana rolling in. Some of my favorite Pokemon of the past few generations have been dang Ultra Beast thing. I love Neoligo. Would love to see Neoligo as maybe an attacker. That would be so cool. My little jellyfish baby. Stack Attacker would be a goofy little defense guy. I really like the Ultra Beast, and I would like to see him at least get one little Ultra representative. And I feel like the Beast Boost ability would be really cool. Like maybe every time they get a kill, they get a little boost in their attack stat and their movement speed for like a limited time, and it goes on cooldown. I could see that being pretty fun. And last but not least, I just wanted to add one more favorite of mine, but I think it would be such a cool thing to be in Unite, and that's Crowbat. I would love if Crowbat was in the game. He'd be such a cool speedster. Starting out as a little flappy Zubat, such a derpy little, he ain't even got no eyes, but he's going so fast. Maybe he's jungling, he flaps into jungle, ooh, flap, 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 ooh, bite him. I feel like it could be kind of a mix between Talonflame and Gengar as far as speedsters go. A lot of mobility like Talonflame, but also maybe some lifesteal stuff, like maybe a Leech Life. So those are my personal wish list items for Pokemon Unite characters. What kind of Pokemon you want to see in Unite? Let me know in the comments. But beyond that, I've been Musi, you've been you, and I'm gonna leave now. The video's gonna end. You're gonna have to find a new one to watch. Peace out, everybody. Take care.